So this will be fun. This will be very
Yeah.
interesting. This is a head-to-head matchup.
Trelleborg currently in the standings, number one, Corteva number three. Purely two strong teams. Like I said, it's two giants meeting each other. They
This
have
has
met each other in the past. They know what to expect from each other.
but we have no idea what we're gonna expect. Let's do it. Yes.
And into the field they charge. Down from the mountain.
I love just the whole pomp and circumstance of running. Oh, who's gonna get the Krill Baler? Who got it?
It's
Oh,
JK.
TRELLEBORG. Oh, that was so
Has Corteva
close.
gotten a harvester, a second one?
Let's see. I'm not showing
I see the
one.
Trelleborg has two, but has Corteva gotten another one?
They're not in them if they have them.
Like they work the new hall. Yeah, they got this. They got the
There you
second
go.
ideal.
Hey, and what's better, right? So this will be a pretty, I want to say straightforward and standard. This was going to be anything except for straightforward. I mean, like you said, we have the best of the best right here.
Yeah, I think
This
this
could be
will be
fun.
about pressure. I really like. This will be about pressure. Both teams will try to pressure the other into submission hard. I do think that
Woo. TRELLEBORG making it look easy.
JK here with the 129, very nice. I do think that if we have a team that will do something oddball, it's gonna be Trelleborg, because that's just how they operate. They place things very straight. In a way, Trelleborg is often very meta-defining, because they are just that good. And 109, that's a whole bale. Exactly a whole bale.
All right. Everything
see.
looking good so far?
Yeah. Like, really, really good stuff. So, bit of a history for Trelleborg. The current team with JK, Wühler, and Beatmaster. These guys started out as a wildcard team. They that even played as a wildcard team in the end of Season 2. And when the players from the old Trelleborg team decided to go different ways, Trelleborg signed these guys up. And what a sign-up. Actually think they got better players out of this, like from all of it, like a better team overall. And yeah, if I was Team Trelleborg, I'd be super, like if I was the company Trelleborg, I'd be super happy with this decision.
So this is not only an epic matchup, this is a little bit of some personal stuff in the background. Or
Yes.
business at the least.
Yeah. Like I said, Rablix was Trelleborg in Season 2.
Yeah.
But Corteva basically, apparently, gave him a pretty good offer. Which, you know, fair. This is how it goes in sports.
Yeah. Okay, we got our first drop.
And silo closed. You don't want that this early, and bridges lowered is kind of meh. Like, for these, I wouldn't even get out of the tractor. I mean, bridges lowered, you can argue about, but like this early into the game, you don't need the bridges that much.
No, nobody's delivering anything, and nobody's selling any grain either. So
Yeah, like it's super rare to see large deliveries to the bridge at the this early into the game. Like especially when you do transport company, because you kind of take away use of your Anderson if you do that.
all right,
Like, if you have transport company and bail multiplier comes early, you kind of... It's not a good thing, because you suddenly need to go and be like, yo, we're kind of screwing our transport company over. Don't need it. We devalue our own perk.
well, everything's looking pretty pretty down the middle right now. Less than 1,000 liters separates them.
Yeah.
Of course, Team TRELLEBORG does have 2 bales sitting out right now. Mostly they're just out there harvesting.
Yeah, that's a bit of a weird thing. I mean, 2 bales is not that big of a difference, but, you know,
they did get the first bale as well. So
Yeah.
I think right here we're going to see some more baling definitely now that the carts have been delivered.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And there go the bells.
Ding, ding, ding.
Right on time.
Yeah. And here you see the interesting patterns that are being driven because the harvester players avoid the wheat fields. Wheat fields, not wheat fields. Gee. not that you could listen the difference, hear the difference from the
And
way
yeah,
how I pronounce wheat and wheat. Like English,
you said-
please find a different name for either of them.
Yeah, you said the same thing to me twice.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
mean it is very unfortunate that both of these are named as so similar. Like this actually makes me wonder if there's a etymology with that
Well,
where it's like, you know,
Maybe
we
it's-
we did start out as a common grass thing that where we just went at some point, yo, this corn, the corn thingies on this grass be banging, yo, and then we started like cultivating them into the shape nowadays. Basically, long-term genetic manipulation into what we now today know as wheat. So maybe at some point we went like, oh yeah, this is wheat, and you know, same name, and then it split up, and the names were kept similar, something like that.
you went off on a deep tangent there, and I'm going to extend it for you.
Yeah, it shows.
What
It
if,
shows.
What if Stewie Griffin was right this whole time and it's wheat? Huh?
I would not know.
Could be.
Uh,
Back to the action.
Yes, we're at 11 bales
Do you-
and 10 bales. Let's make that 12 to 10. How are we looking with the grain? 60 and 64,000. Yeah, there is a difference, but I'd say we're pretty good actually.
This, but I could definitely say this is very normal from what we've seen from both of these teams today so far.
Yeah. Like, they're both very strong teams. I'm also pretty confident that we're going to see a 900 score. That's the second drop, and it's bale drop and speed limit. It's, like, not very attractive. Like, I would take speed limit if the other team
And
would
Bell?
take speed limit.
Bell drop wouldn't be so bad because bell drop's actually inside the barn area.
Yeah, but...
Still time.
it's like, it's a very unconvincing, yeah, it could be good, you know?
All right, we got a nice little double dump action going on right now with Team Corteva, and they are increasing right there. Well,
Huge gains at the silo.
all right, you gonna get it?
Yeah, Wühler is going for the speed limit here.
Oh,
Look at that.
that was fresh.
And the thing is, yeah, both picked it now.
And it looks like, at least as far as grain sales, we're almost right back where we started, 2 each. Oh, I say that TRELLEBORG is tearing it up.
Yeah. Open the gates. Blood. And Wühler is picking, despite transport company being on the field, Wühler is picking up some bales to make use of the hopefully high multiplier they'll have for a few moments. But, you know, looks like that Corteva is going, hey, how about you all don't?
All right, we are halfway done, a little more than halfway done. Team TRELLEBORG, looks like it is about time to, well, definitely start moving bales.
Yeah. Like I said, despite transport company getting some bales ready for early droppings, it's not a bad idea.
Oh, are they going to go for it? They've got a 1.9 right now. Not that it really matters between the 2.1, but it could matter at the very end. Well, looks like both teams have gone for the same thing. It's bell selling time, baby.
Yeah, 2 points are 2 points. After all, that's kind of what you want to go for.
TRELLEBORG losing a bale off of the ramp.
Yeah, but again,
Hey!
you can take that. and fix it later.
Love how the camera operator just sits there and looks at the lone bale on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes you need to contemplate bale. Observe, pondering my bales.
Feels like another motivational
That's the new latest meme.
I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. So now, both of these teams chose a transport company, correct or no?
Yeah, but I'm not seeing them using it in a big way.
Is it maybe a thing where one of the combine drivers would come back through and get that afterwards? Maybe they're getting it right now. It does look like
there is no combine driver anymore. They're done. They're not harvesting.
Yeah.
Like, it's really, really strange right now what's going on. There, we saw it. Yeah, here.
And it's full.
Richi is on his way, and Beatmaster is also on his way. So they're finally using the Anderson.
Ooh, he is flying around through there.
Yeah, like, after a while, you know how you can treat these machines. And I think it's a big boon of the FSL not having the whole selection and garage of FS19 available, because that would be crazy. But you can also focus. Oh, crazy tool. By the way, we haven't seen that drop yet. It's actually a really cool one that makes bale pressing faster, like stupid fast.
Okay.
For X seconds.
Well, we seem like we're at about a time right now, 3.5 minutes left. Would that be a good decision to go all the way up there and get that?
I'd say no, because both teams have a stupid amount of bales.
Yeah, I'm gonna have 34 and 26 bales right now. We got a lot.
Yeah. Like, it would only make sense if you still need bales. But, like, right now,
they're gonna have a hard time selling all those.
Corteva could have said, yo, we're missing bales. Because right now Corteva is behind when it comes to bales.
Oh!
That's just... Oh. That
bump.
wasn't good, Nico.
With that bell right there, they may run into a issue where they could run that over later. Hopefully they pick that up.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Nico will pick that one up as soon as he can.
We got Team TRELLEBORG.
2:30 to go.
I would love to see that quad load again. That was incredible.
Well, hey, maybe in the next semifinal.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. So excited.
You just can't hide it. We're at 2 minutes, 2 minutes 18 to go. 3:19 versus 2:98. 3:57. Ooh. I mean, looks good for TRELLEBORG right now, because they're in the lead and the bale count is about same, with a slight towards TRELLEBORG. Like, even with the 1 point extra, I'd say that TRELLEBORG can has this, unless there is extra bales now coming. And like, where is Corteva getting magically a lot of bales, more bales from, and also deliver them?
Got me, man. It's coming down to it right here. It's almost like they've timed everything perfectly.
I mean,
to get all
that's
the
what these teams do. They're literally checking with timers. How long does X take to deliver? How long does this take us how long does it take us to do a specific thing?
Coming in hot. 1 minute to go in the first round.
And it's 6:23 versus 5:92. It's still nothing decided. There we go. Now Corteva is in the lead. Is that 2.1? Are these 2 extra points that Corteva is getting per bale now making the difference?
You know, if they're both loading at the same time, which it looks like they're very evenly matched, just gonna come down, I think, to who gets their second stack sold. Ooh, tie game.
Yeah.
30
seconds to go still.
Tie game. Get out of here.
But Corteva has less bales right now. think this might actually come down to Corteva not being able to deliver any more bales, and Trelleborg having 1-2 bales more, and that's gonna make the difference.
3-point game currently. Okay.
Less
so
than 10 seconds.
Oh, there goes Trelleborg's
And
belt.
Corteva is out of bales. Like,
There it is. At the wire in the last 10 seconds.
Jesus, what a game from both teams, but Trelleborg in the end showing us how it's done.
Here we go. This could
Here we go.
be
Here we
it.
go. Here we go again.
3, 2,
Onto the anvil of battle. Into the fire of conflict. And now the team soundtrack.
Who's got it?
Beatmaster grabbed that. Yep.
Oh, there's 2 of them now.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a bug when the server doesn't unmake the old model. Basically, it's purely a visual thing that resolves itself after a few minutes. But of course, it's a little bit disorienting.
Well, I will say Corteva could definitely not use for there to be 4 Trelleborg players. Almost funny. All right, let's forget I said that and move on.
Yeah, here Corteva is doing. This is the classic. This is the classic way to do the first bale fast. You harvest this exact strip of the small field, make the first bale, and then boom, right to that first bridge.
Right in it. Now, where's Team Trelleborg right now? Have they even got
question.
theirs?
Like, the question is also, is the ghost mode active? That wasn't very nice, but honestly,
okay, yes, so it was active. Trelleborg's just that far behind.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird, but it's also not very much. And
Ooh,
JK
they missed
fumbles.
it.
JK! What the hell?
Oh.
That went right.
117. That cost him a couple points. I hope that does not come back to bite him.
Like, JK is a super funny guy. Sometimes thinks himself a little bit too funny himself, but like he actually tries to show off. Like, he is somebody who will very much like be like, if he hears casters talking smack, and I know he listens to the German cast when we do online tournaments, then he will react to that.
All right, here we go. Time for the grain. I imagine we're going to see a very, very similar game here than we did the last time. But, as you know, Trelleborg can always come out with something a little bit different.
Yeah, like, the thing is, both teams played really good. Both teams didn't do a lot of mistakes.
No.
It's just that one of them was a little bit better.
Yeah.
And, like, right now, I said it before, it is about pressure when two teams like that clash with each other. It's about building pressure and keeping it going. It's like Dragon Ball Z, you know? Both Kamehamehas flying against each other, and both fighters still channeling this energy into it. And I probably now lost anyone who doesn't watch Dragon Ball Z or has never watched Dragon Ball Z. So I really hope that metaphor still works.
My hand is in the air.
Yeah. It's basically two giants pressing against each other and being like, you move, no, you move.
Yeah. It's so interesting, the farming simulator. Like, we have bell multiplier and bell drop.
Yeah, I already said, like, bell multiplier early is not that interesting because it kind of forces you to drop what you're doing and deliver all the bales that you have right now. And no team right now has bales, so
not a good idea.
Yeah, it's literally hurting yourself.
The Farming Simulator League is so interesting, and it's so unique in the fact that it is a team versus team sport, but the only way to be better than your team is almost to be as good as you can be on your own.
Yeah.
It's very, very different.
Yeah, like, I think a big thing is that you can't directly interact with the other team.
Yeah.
And I think it would be a little bit boring. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, it would just be sabotage and running into each other the whole time. I'm familiar with it.
It would be bumper cars, and that's just not really cool to watch.
It would, I will say it would be interesting if these were, you know, on the same, like right beside each other, very similar to the way they were in season 2, it would be intriguing to see like some type of bridge go down between the two for, you know, a minute where all time stops. It's like, okay, sabotage time, go, go, go.
Ah, yeah. So I know a game where this is kind of like that, and that's in Destiny 2. That's the Gambit game mode. I don't know if you've ever played that.
I'm not.
It's basically 4 or 5 versus 5 game mode, but both teams are on their own map, and they fight normal PvE NPCs, monsters.
Okay.
They kill monsters there, and occasionally you are allowed. One of your guys is allowed to invade the other team. And you can do like indirect, you can put blockers into their map, but when you invade, you actually go into that other team's area, and you can kill them. Of course, we don't do that because we're a family-friendly game. We don't do killing and stuff like that. But I have thought about stuff like that for here in the FSL.
I don't know. That video that you guys posted around Halloween time certainly was a little terrifying.
You know, anytime we do this, anytime we like the Halloween thing is a tradition by now, and anytime we get messages from like very, very few, like in the 10,000 messages we get on all our social media channels, it's like 1 or 2 who are like, wow, this was scary, don't do this, your game is for kids. We're like, it's literally just an animation change. Them wobbling.
Still, my favorite is Grass Growing Simulator back in April Fool's.
That was amazing.
I can't believe you guys streamed that for like, what, 10 hours? Something like that?
I mean, we didn't really.
Yeah, I knew it was a loop, but it was hilarious.
Poor Benny, actually putting Benny there for 10 hours looking bored without doing anything about it.
Poor guy.
Benny is great. Whenever we need somebody who's like he has a lovely face. I like him very much. He has a great face for stuff like that.
And then
shout out to Benny from our QA team.
And then, of course, you guys sent him into a black hole of darkness to nowhere with all his pizza and everything falling down for the Alpine video contest.
Yeah, so he falls into the video game. That was amazing.
That was awesome. All right, so it looks like instead of taking the combines to the cart, and we
got multiplier. There we go.
There it is. Perfect timing as well.
It's grow time.
Time to go, go, go. You have been waiting like 4 hours for this part right here.
Yeah, I mean, it would still be better if it was grain multiplier and silo closed. But, you know, can't have everything. I take what I get.
There you go. Okay. So, one team's got it, and they've both gone for grain multiplier. So this
TRELLEBORG is already at the silo and unloading, and here comes Richi from Corteva getting ready. So not as ideal for Corteva to be here. Nice. Very good.
TRELLEBORG should definitely take advantage of the multiplier as much as they can. They've only got a few seconds before it's evened out.
There.
Oh, but it's not
Richi
even
is all out now. Yeah, they have no grain, but 2-1-1-9 is still okay. Like, it's... I mean... Didn't we have that before already?
I'm starting to get
the other way
deja vu.
around. But the other way around. Before, TRELLEBORG had the 1-9 and Corteva had the 2-1. So, you know, why are you leaving that bale?
Keeping the speed? Going back for it? I understand. I know why they did that. Oh, there's a bale. Where did that come from? Interesting. Okay. So here we go.
Suddenly extra bale. Out of the black hole where Benny fell through.
That's right. So this is, we are well under halfway to go. And it is bale selling time.
Like we don't have the balloon animals anymore on this map, so instead we put the giant balloon Benny in this map.
I miss all those animals and stuff. It was a
I
proper
do too.
festival.
I can only assure people who are missing them that we had a very, very good reason to remove them.
Am I allowed to bother you for the answer to that?
Not today.
Fair enough.
You're going to simmer with that now.
I'm not happy about it, but I'll take it.
Deal with it. You can later when you go to bed again after we're done, you can dream about the answer.
Yeah.
By the way, 1 minute until the super drop is going to happen, and I really hope for something cool.
There we go. So bells are pretty even right now, 22 to 24, though. They've each sold, I believe, a couple bells.
Yeah, Corteva 5 points in the lead right now, and also in the bale lead. So technically speaking, if they were to deliver now, Corteva would have the victory in their bag, no problem.
No.
But
Let's see.
this
They're
is
heading that
TRELLEBORG
way.
we're talking about, and Corteva. I don't think any of these guys will cause issues.
Now, I'm seeing combo down at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen.
Yeah.
What does that combo mean for the viewers at home?
Yeah, so I talked about this earlier again. The combo meter is when one team delivers bales without the other team delivering bales, you build up combo, right?
Ah.
So, and if one team can deliver 10 bales without getting interrupted by the other team, oh, it's Crazy Tools again. If you deliver 10 bales or 15 bales without getting interrupted, you get bonus points to that bale. So instead of like, I don't know what the bonus points are exactly right now, but if it's like, 20 points, normally it would be 60 points with a bale-tastic.
Oh, wow. And is
And-
that every bale until the other team gets one finally?
If the other team gets one finally. But there is also a combo breaker
Ooh.
at the last and second to last bale. So at the 8th and 9th bale, the combo meter turns red. And if the other team then delivers a bale, that bale gets extra bonus points.
Hey.
And that's the combo. And there has been teams with transport companies who realize that, by the way, this is delivered. It doesn't matter in which door you deliver it. The counter goes up if you deliver through the upper door and the lower door. So what some teams would do is, they would go for transport company, ignore grain completely. And this is something Lindner did first when they realized that they didn't have a very good start. In one match, in the second match, they went with this really oddball. Suddenly, they dumped grain on the ground, etc., and had the other team like completely stop their conveyor, and then they got bottom boost, and then they put the Anderson at the back of the bottom door and just delivered all the 14 bales straight in.
Oh,
Like
man.
even with a combo breaker, this was just so many bales. And they had other guys standing ready with even more bales. Like, they just got the combo.
Oh, man. It was just a merciless bale
Yeah.
sellage.
The thing is, as soon as you know that they're going to do this, you can counter it easy. But the thing is, at that point, everybody, like, I was casting this in German at the time, and me and Lars, we were sitting there like, what the hell is going on? Like, what the frick?
All right.
Yeah.
90 seconds left. We got a 40-point spread right here.
Oh,
This-
wow. Speaking of, that spread just went wide. 81 points difference.
And Team TRELLEBORG is stuck on the... They're... Okay, now they're unstuck. Good.
Yeah. Words.
Yeah. No good. Man, a minute left. This is going to be fun. Everybody's out of grain, and there's only, less than 10 bells for each team. Unless they can make a bunch of bells. I don't know which way this is going to go.
768 versus 755. 46 seconds to go. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? But honestly, with more bales, like they have the multiplier on their side as well. Like, if I had the time, I would let Corteva deliver and be like, "Yo, deal with it," and then deliver. And like right now, they're up there. Corteva has 2 more
Oh,
bales.
it's tied. With
Trelleborg
now
has
it's
2 more.
tied. Let's see.
1 more bale to go, and that's all she wrote for Corteva.
It's
GG,
game.
I'd say. Really
Game
sad.
over.
Really a shame that it isn't a head-to-head until the last second. But honestly, both teams here played really, really good. It like really strong. Like it was pressure until the end. But at some point, you just see that, hey, that's it. And Corteva in the end produced 1 more bale. But like you can see, it's 40 bales from both.